legal and insurance business, and overall, looks like Robbie did an excellent job in coming up with some coverage in a short period of time. The only other concern I would have, which is outside of his control too, is the law enforcement liability and public officials rates, which are high for the mileage. The issue I have is, I'm not, without seeing the policy, and I don't know, it may well be the same policy, but directors and officers are traditionally a little bit different from the public official liability. And again, without seeing the policy, I don't know if it would cover things like civil rights violations or violating somebody's economic rights or different things like that that are not traditionally covered under what's called a D&O policy.
Well, under theirs it is, but they excluded it for our standpoint because we've got so many lawsuits from it. That is part of our the change that they made on the D&O policy or the other policy is that what they did is they excluded employment practice, which is going to be just about everything he just said. Those items are excluded from this particular policy.
So I guess what I'm saying is, going into this, thinking you've got full public official liability insurance, may not be the whole story.
Well, you've got a $25,000, they call it retention, it's still a deduction. It doesn't matter what you call it. They call it a retention, but it's still the same thing. It's, and I don't need any misunderstanding coming down the road, it's a deduction. They're giving us,
Well, did anybody else try to get some insurance?
I think everybody tried, but
I mean,
we tried with every other company that we knew of to try, and nobody would even.
I mean, I called the Withers company myself. I mean, and they were saying that they had sent 2 applications to the lawyer, but then they're saying, I don't know what happened to the application. This was in April. Since you presented that, I hadn't.
Well, see, they some of them, they knew they couldn't get it, so they weren't going to bother coming down here to fill out the application. They said if you'll fill out the applications, then we'll look at it. We'll send it to the company to look at it. But I mean, just the applications are, that's the applications, just for part of it. It doesn't count the supplemental acts. So it gets into the lengthy process for all that. But you're not dealing with self-insured groups. Rarely do you ever see that unless you're talking about somebody the size of IBM or somebody big. There are some things out there where mainly on employee benefit programs or Blue Cross or somebody like that will write for a policy, and you're responsible for the first X number of dollars, $150,000, $200,000, and then they pick up above that for catastrophic. I've not seen a lot of self-insured in Georgia as far as that. I don't even know if they allow it on the auto side. Well, the auto side, I know they burned up one of the rental car companies. I don't know which one it was. I don't know. I heard from somebody a couple of years back. They said they were self-insured. And the insurance commission said, no, you're not in Georgia.
Steve?
Yes, of course.
I think I can respond partially to that.
Sure.
Just ask to be a self-insured entity like City of Macon and Robin, big cities like Atlanta are self-insured. But to do that, you would have to set up your own little insurance company. You would have to have a certain amount of reserve set aside that you could not touch. You'd have to have your own risk management agency set up to evaluate claims, risk, and all.
How much did you say it would cost per month?
No, this was just to follow up on what Drummer was going to cost us for that one extra month coverage. It's $4,976. It's just for information.
So about $60,000 what Drummer was going to be. Their rates for the next year, if they had kept you, would have been that kind of well. Well, it's right at $5,000 times 12 per month, so that would be $60,000. Well, I'm not, okay, you know, not with the, I mean, you're saving on everything except for those two professional lines. And, you know, those are the ones that I mean, Sherman doesn't want you, it's kind of the way, you know, they said you're gone.
Any other comments for insurance?
And I received applications.
From any other company?
I may have, I think I sent them on down to City Hall.
Okay. But was that fill out?
No, I didn't fill them out.
I'm saying, Tawanda, was that fill out? You didn't receive?
Oh, yeah, the one I filled out was for BB&T. Was that it? Same one, touch those two.
So
Oh,
that,
BB&T, that's the only one.
I don't remember two, one of those, one, I remember.
That's the only one I read.
With June 3rd, past the truth, and girl like
Right.
nobody has come forward to say anything to Mr. Wilson.
but if it was there, it was there.
But he's presented to us.
Repeat, because did you hear?
I'd like to offer the motion that we accept.
I heard what he said, but I said if we had got those the other applications, at least we would have had something to compare prices with.
To accept.
Because you're doing over $133.60.
I have a motion. Can I get a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Discussion, please. Before we vote on it, I want to have discussion on it, please. Before we take the vote, we have to discuss it. Please. The $25,000 official, public official liability is too much, and the $75,000 is too much. I know we need insurance, and I don't have any problem in purchasing Friday package. But I think we need to take those two items out. Both of those are lump sum right now. I mean, I heard Mr. Fiction say that, but that's $100,000 plus dollars that you got to spend right now on those. I think if we deal with him and, throughout the field, if we would take those two out and just do the Friday for all direct file insurance, that's what I like to see us do. You amend your motion to say that?
I mean, the motion to accept what Councilman Hughes just stated.
Okay, you said take those two out, Council?
Yes, ma'am, for right now, the liability on us and the police department, but it's just not worth that money to get it. You don't get enough coverage for your money. And then maybe we can all.
I mean, I can see, I can understand on us, but I hope nothing will happen with the police department.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, it's just it, we're wrong. Mr. Nixon, go ahead. You just said we won't have any coverage. And so we're here saying what will happen if we don't have coverage.
We'll have coverage, but we won't have that.
Just public liability coverage on us and the police officer right now. They got everything else but that.
Can we accept this and get the insurance and still work to try to get that in? I'm sure Mr. Mixon will work with us in the process to try to get that.
If you're asking me, I will keep trying to get those two lines in some other capacity. The only thing I would ask is that don't have everybody and their brother calling the same people that I'm trying to get the policy, that's just going to clog up the process. If you want me to handle it, then I'll handle it. And I'll try my best to get something, and time is what it's going to take me to do. It may take a few months, but we'll come up with something better.
Council, I'd like to ask a question. Do you allow him to be number one? Is that an agreement we allow Mr. Agent Nixon to be the only one to make this call?
I don't have a problem with it.
Can I get a show of hands? To allow?
Legally, I don't know if we can do that. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I just asked.
It's city's money. I mean,
If the county did it on their health insurance without even having a rate,
if it's legal, I don't have any problem with it,
So say that we designate Mr. Nixon, Agent Nixon, to be the only one to make the contact to the agent about the question of the insurance. Now we have the amended motion. All in favor? All in favor? Any opposed?
I just abstained.
You what?
I just abstained.
Next on the item for discussion is the forensic audit engagement letter, and we simply just need to table that. The next item, payment of forensic audit. Excuse me, we need to table that. The next item for discussion is the update on Ms. Juanita Jones's trailer damage. Is she here?
Okay, what it is, Ms. Juanita Jones has received a payment for the damages from the insurance company. They mailed a, I don't have it now, here's, the one quote that we had that night, $8,000. The insurance company accepted and mailed a check straight to Ms. Jones. She is completed.
Moving forward, new business, open new checking account, Block 2013.
Yeah, I gave everybody a copy of this. The 2007 SPLOST distributions are in the current payment we just received. And now we need to open up a new bank account for SPLOST 2013 distributions.
You got to do a resolution or just make a motion?
Just as long as y'all approve it.
I'll make a motion, we open a new bank account for the 2013 block.
All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carried.
Okay, we might need to go ahead and sign, it's going to be on those signature cards too, when we do it. Before we open it, we're going to have to know who to put on the signature cards. That needs to be in the minutes. Who's going to be on the signature card, because they want to open it at the bank, that who's on the signature cards. Does everybody want to vote on that?
I'm offering myself the mayor, the clerk, the finance chair, and
And to require 2 signatures, right?
I'll make a motion to accept those signatures for that new account.
all in favor? Any opposed? Our next item on the agenda is the city attorney contract.
Yeah, I'd like to move to terminate any contract with the city attorney.
Motion has been made and second that we terminate the contract with the city attorney.
Discussion. He does not have a contract. Now, he works strictly for, the council. We approve it and everything, and we can end it, but, it doesn't have to, he doesn't have to have a contract. What say you?
Any further discussion? Motion has been made and second. We take a vote. All in favor?
May be a roll call vote, please. Question by name.
Start with Shannon.
Terry Reese, yes.
Go ahead.
Gary Edie abstain.
Resident is no.
Council. This is Tyson.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Council Dean.
No.
I can vote. Yes.
Can't vote. According to the city charter, has to be 3-3 tie for the mayor to vote.
Section 322 of the chart. Section 322.
Yeah, the charter, Council.
Powers and duties of mayor as the chief executive of this city. The mayor shall see that all laws and ordinances of the city are faithfully executed, appoint and remove for cause with confirmation of appointment or removal by the council. All officers, department heads, and employees of the city, except otherwise provided in the charter.
Wrong section.
So what do we call it?
Attorney.
Go ahead. Read that name.
Hang on just a minute. 4.1.
Let me read it. Section 8. Section 8 of the charter. The mayor, as we started off with section 3.22, powers and duties of mayor. As the chief executive officer of the city, the mayor shall continue to read, council reads section 8.
What's it? 322. 322A. Participate in the discussion of all matters brought before the city council and vote on such matters only in the case of a tie vote, except that the mayor may vote in all elections for officers who are elected by the city council in impeachment or removal proceedings, whether there is a tie or not.
If you think the attorney is an officer,
Still have to look for 412. Says the city attorney is appointed by the council and will serve at the pleasure of the council. It takes 4 votes. The mayor is not included in the vote.
Council, would you read 4.20? Council reads, I'm sorry. Read 4.20.
The city shall appoint a city attorney who shall be a member of the State Bar of Georgia, who shall have actively practiced this law for at least 1 year. The city attorney shall serve at the pleasure of the city council.
Right there.
This-
Okay, read on.
The city attorney shall be responsible for representing and defending the city in all litigations in which the city is a party, may be the prosecuting officer in the municipal court, shall attend the meetings of the council as directed, shall advise the city council, mayor, and other officers and employees of the city concerning legal aspects of the city affairs, and shall perform such other duties as may be required of him by virtue of his position as city attorney. The city council shall provide for the compensation of the city attorney.
right now to distinguish the difference between 4.12 read section 3.15. Council reads.
3 what now?
Section 3.15.
3.15 voted, except that authorized provided in subsection B of this section. 4 council members shall constitute a quorum and shall be authorized to transact the business of the city council. Voting on the adoption of ordinance shall be by voice vote, and the vote shall be recorded in the journal. But any member of the city council shall have the right to request a roll call vote, and such vote shall be recorded in the journal. Except as otherwise provided in this charter, the affirmative vote of 4 councilmen shall be required for the adoption of any ordinances, resolution, or motion.
Would you like to see the difference between the council?
You made a motion?
Right.
Requires 4 votes.
We got to put the mayor vote.
That's fine. The mayor can't vote. She didn't vote.
Well, if the mayor can't vote, then how can we have a quorum with 3 people in the mayor? That wouldn't have been a quorum.
You heard her
Ask the question.
You got to open
I
the
didn't hear you,
meeting.
council, excuse me. What was that question?
I say if the mayor cannot vote, how could they have done a quorum with 3 meeting with you in that situation?
Voting having a quorum have nothing to do with each other.
The council, we've been told by higher up and outside this council, that the mayor has a vote.
I'm sorry, what you say?
We've been told by others in GMA, they have directed us that the mayor has a vote in matters pertaining to the city. She can cast a vote.
You certainly didn't. Not as a member of the council.
She is considered a member of the council per se then.
No. If that's the case, and she's a part of the council, Mr. Reed, there's been multiple violations of Open Meetings Act because her own attorney stood up in court and said she was not. He argued for an hour that she was not.
But your attorney said she
No,
could
her
vote.
attorney.
But yours said she could vote, or this concerned sister said she could vote.
Well, I don't know what the concern
You
was.
that, Mr. Boone, you said she could vote. She is considered a member of the council.
Well, look, let me just say this. Y'all do what you want to. I don't own this job. If you got 4 votes, I'm fine, I'm gone. 4 votes for that mayor. But it doesn't settle one other thing. Y'all still owe money up to the point that I do get terminated. And I told you that last time, and nothing's happened. So what's going to happen, regardless of how this all comes out, I'm going to have to enforce my right to get paid.
You know what, Mr. Boone, you got a right. You're not denying that.
You have so far.
You submitted a $20,000 invoice to be paid.
Right.
That's a lot of money.
Well, Mr. Basket submitted twice that.
He didn't submit it to you. He did not submit that for 1 month. That was on the period of time.
That's since the end of February. You need to read the statement.
Mr. Boone, you got a check for $7,500 and $900 in the month of March.
March the 3rd. That's
I
the last
understand
payment.
that.
That's the last payment.
So the $20,000, what's that payment for?
That's March, April, and May. All right. You got the invoices. Why don't you read them? Listen, here's what you got, Mr. Reese.
I don't think you give me anything.
And I'm going to give it to you anyway.
Okay, let me get back. Let us get back to order.
Well, he's made a statement. You know, he doesn't know what I bill for. I want to explain that matter. You got 4 EEOC complaints. You just had a federal lawsuit filed by Mr. Shinholster. You just had another, you got the citizen suit against the mayor. You got the whistleblower suit filed by the clerk.
Let me say this. I know you're naming that the EEOC. Those are the ones that are under this administration, the Shinholster and all the others. We're not a part of this, and it's coming under this. I understand that, but I have nothing to do with that.
I'm not saying who did or didn't. You got the Secretary of State investigation for election fraud.
Attorney Boone,
You got the Attorney General investigation, open meeting. Yes, ma'am.
right now, the motion has been made and seconded that effective immediately tonight, you're no longer the city attorney.
Well, that's fine. You got 4 votes. I'll accept that.
Mine makes you four vote.
But I don't think that's
Don't be quiet.
Attorney,
Lana, can you get me a copy of those minutes so I can forward them to Mr. Ritter?
This right here?
Yes, ma'am.
That's already blank.
we've accepted the motion that you are no longer an accepted motion and you have been second. That effective tonight, you are no longer a city attorney. Well, the next item.
Let me ask a question, Mayor.
The motion has been made and seconded.
I understand that. I'm trying to help you if you'll listen to me. I can't just quit doing stuff. I've got piles of documents in my office. There has to be somebody to turn this information over to you.
You will turn that immediately over to the office tomorrow.
Whose office?
The mayor.
No, I'll turn it over to the city attorney.
Well,
Rules of ethics, I
I
have
have a motion that we give the mayor the authority to appoint an interim who can advertise.
The reason says council appoints the city attorney.
Excuse me,
We need to make some kind of appointment.
and we have a second. You might want to say it. Second. All in favor?
I think we make an appointment tonight.
All in favor that we make a appointment of an attorney to fill that role. Authorizing me as the mayor. We've been, motion has been made and second. All in favor? She can't hear you.
What was the motion? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Since the document that the present attorney has to be turned over to another attorney, I make the motion that we appoint a new interim tonight. Since it has to be an attorney, he turns his paper over. That's the motion that I make.
Let me just ask that the reason. The reason for that is there has to be some continuity. I'm not trying to screw up the city operation. I want there to be a smooth transition. By the same token, I have an obligation just not to come down to City Hall and dump a bunch of documents on the mayor's desk.
We understand that.
And the second thing is, it's gonna take some time for whoever this person is to get them up to speed. I don't intend to do that for 3 years.
We don't expect you to.
Well,
We start.
must have so far, but we haven't paid for 3 months.
You know, it's no longer that no time, we've already got checked. Why haven't you been paid?
I asked the same question last time. I don't know. Except the mayor's controlled the clerk, she wasn't authorizing invoice, which is not authorized on the chart either.
And also said that I want to bring it before council, have council look at this. Because I know I've not had your assistance aiding me as mayor.
I disagree with that, Mayor, respectfully, I disagree.
We don't want to get into that.
Well, you brought it up, I want to get into it, you make a statement. I've
Council,
got books and books of things where I've tried to.
Attorney Boone,
Excuse me.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, just, y'all just vote to pay me, we'll be fine. I'll get out of here.
Not a problem, I think we can.
I can't hear. They can't hear.
I vote that we pay a
We
very much.
have one motion on the floor we never voted on. Your motion to do an attorney.
What's the deal with that? Our motion is Barbara second.
All in favor?
Roll call vote.
Roll call vote.
Terry, yes.
Terry E. abstain.
Yes.
Presidential no.
Mayor Lewis, yes.
y'all gonna authorize us to pay the $13,000?
Yes, that's the motion. Attorney Boone, the motion now, recommended that Attorney Boone, $20,000 invoice.
Well, plus any extra fees in the transition.
Thank you.
$20,000 plus transition fees.
You can
I
say,
am. And I'm hoping.
go ahead.
I would like to know how much is the transition fee.
Y'all got 7 or 8 open lawsuits. We got 10 or 12 open files, multiple things going on in the files. And so, I don't know.
We just go ahead and pay him the $20,000.
Y'all understand too, about this transition, that there's a deposition scheduled 28th with Ms. Brown in her official capacity as city clerk, which she needs to get, counsel, needs to provide legal counsel for her for that deposition.
All right, let's get a motion that we make now. Second, okay, council, so just second.
Yeah.
Just second.
Everybody say it needs to be paid.
All right, that was $20,000 plus any transition fee.
So the invoice may be a little more than the 20 because I've been doing work since the invoice was sent.
You said make it more than 20. So, come up, council, you all here, Council Whipple.
How much more work are we talking about minus the transition? So if it's not 20 minus transition, how much money are we talking about?
I couldn't imagine it being a whole lot more than $1,000, $2,000.
About 1,000, you said.
Probably no more than 2,500. Yes.
You all heard what he said. So it's now before council.
I will say no more than 25, and I'll stick with that plus the
20,000.
20, no more than 2,500 more plus the transition. I thought I had the invoice.
Now, me and my motion, 22,000 plus transition,
22,500.
plus transition. But also, like, the invoice.
How much transition? How much is transition?
We voted to pay him to terminate his contract with the city.
I don't have a contract.
You got that?
You got that, how much you want to pay? But he's saying 20,000 plus. Plus 2,500. That, he'll accept that. 2,500. With the 20,000. So do I have a motion? Council?
I made the motion there.
No. Do I have a second? 25?
We need to know what transition fee
Say 2,500.
is.
Council?
I want to know what transition fees on this.
He doesn't know.
It's got more than two.
Until he gets get involved with doing the transition. And the 20,000 was for the previous meeting, he does work for the city. After the $20,000 invoice was presented, which needs to be added to the $20,000. And he said he would sell it for $2,500. Therefore, $22,500 is what we're giving him, plus whatever it costs for him to do transition. That's what we agreed to pay the attorney.
Well, how much you saying, okay, but you can't set a limit on the transition amount, right?
He said he would take
He
give me
said-
$22,500. Case closed with him representing the city. Any transition after that, we need to pay him for transition.
Well, what the transition would be?
He doesn't know till he get involved. How long it's gonna take, so he can't pre-bill. So he can bill us once he get into it.
Council, I'm, you know, I'm not the line. I can't make the decision, but I know that offer suggestion that we just pay the 25, you know.
I don't
Two five.
Man, we got five, we got to have another attorney. We got the attorney. Now, why? He has to facilitate the transition. And he said he's gonna make it a smooth transition. And we have to pay him for that time. And we cannot go without representation of an attorney.
Right. Council, have y'all heard? Listen,
We heard.
go ahead, read it out, what you have. Listen, everybody.
All right, to approve the new, terminate Trinity services of the city. Motion was made by Reese, seconded by Toll, to terminate the services. And voted for that motion were Reese, Toll, Whipple, and the mayor. Voting nay were Dinsley and Smallwood, and abstaining was Eden. Motion carried. All right, then there was a motion made by Reese, seconded by Toll, to pay Attorney Boone the $20,000 he already owed, plus $2,500 in additional to be billed, plus any other transition fee. But, Reese made the motion, seconded.
That motion went
Nobody
carry.
said that motion went
The
carry.
mayor's motion was carried.
We need to vote on that, she said.
You please read the motion that we're fixing to vote on.
Okay, motion was made by Reese, seconded by Toll, to pay Attorney Boone the $20,000, whatever it was, the invoice he has now, we've already got, plus an additional $2,500 to be billed, plus transition fees.
That motion had to be carried.
And then that was discussed.
No. We vote to pay, I vote to repay Mr. Boone, what we just said.
Right.
I'm gonna vote no at the fourth vote. I didn't think we was right in getting rid of it, but I'm certainly not gonna vote to pay him at the end of the half, so I'm voting no. No.
Who was that?
What was that motion? What was that motion? And pay him for? No. No. Because if you don't
Keep going, but we need to pay him his transition fee, whatever he charges.
whatever you charge. No. No. Sorry, no.
Okay, I've got names for East, Smallwood, Inslee, and Whipple.
Yes.
And A's for Reese and Cole. Okay, we have 4 names.
What do you vote not to pay? You're not gonna pay?
There were 4 voting nays,
To not pay him?
not paying.
To not pay
No,
him.
to pay him. I mean, wait, they voted against the motion.
His business is going.
Vote against, you need to say about. Say about.
There were 4 people voting against the motion.
Not to pay him for what? I mean,
Not to carry the motion.
not to carry the motion that,
If the motion doesn't carry, he doesn't get paid.
okay. You're saying that he don't get paid for whatever else.
Or anything unless y'all pass the motion.
The first motion for his transition period.
She can't hear you.
For his transition period.
When the motion included his transition fees.
And that's not a set amount, right?
No, ma'am.
So his transition period could be anything.
Could be $3.
Could be 3,000.
Okay, that's fine. I think it.
Can I say something, man?
Go ahead.
He's already done $20,000 outstanding. He's owed that much because he's done the work.
Right.
In his departure, he's done some work between the $20,000 and his current meeting.
Right.
And he said he would sell it for $2,500. I asked him to see the invoice also, but he said he would sell it for $2,500, which we're going to add to the 20 that we already owe him for the work he has already done. Now, along with that, he's got to transition the new attorney in his current position. And it's going to take some time to transition to pass the record over, like training somebody on the job. If you stay there and train the individual, you're not training him for free. If he's going to take your place and you're going to train him, he get paid for being trained. He's asking to get paid, which is no reason he should get paid. And I will illustrate this by saying, too, anybody that has done work for the city, we need to get out there mode of not paying these people. Now, we've been having this lagging going on, not paying people, but they have done work for the city. And a prime example is the case with the auditor. If these people were hired to do the work, then these people need to be paid for what they've done. Regardless of the capacity they did it, they deserve that money if the work is done.
What I'm looking at is that,
There is no right or reason you're fired. Excuse me. No reason was ever taken. Excuse me, sir. We're back to, restating where we are.
We have 4 nays and 3 ayes.
Go ahead.
I would recommend pay Mr. Boone what we want tonight, plus the 2,500, plus the transition fee.
So you changing your vote?
Yeah, I can change it.
but you don't know what his transition fee will be.
Well, he don't know. There's no way to wait. There's no way of telling me.
Cat inside.
Okay, that's 3.
Put a cap on it.
Cap on it.
On what? We can't cap it. We don't know what he's got, what he's going to be doing. There's lawsuits, there's documents, there's information to be passed on. We can't tell him to do 2 hours of work and stop when it might be 10 or 11. We can't tell him to do 10 or 11 when it might be 5.
It's going to
And
depend
it could be months.
mainly
Just like the
the
office.
person, whoever y'all choose. Maybe somebody I give a file to,
Could be
yeah, I understand all this and go right on. It might be a 30-minute conference, it might be a 2-hour conference. just on that.
But we made the motion to accept. Now we got some that went back and admitted that vote, say, they vote yes, pay it. Will you read that?
Okay,
I
now,
amend my motion.
the nays are Edie, Smallwood, and Whipple, and the ayes are Reese, Cole, Beasley, and Mayor. Well, if the mayor can vote, then that's 4 ayes and 3 nays.
Let me ask one thing, Mayor, please, and I'll say it. By accepting the payment, I do not acknowledge or agree or stipulate in any shape, form, or fashion that termination is legally done. That's all.
All right. Next item. What is, there's a check out, you might want to.
Oh, that's been in the budget for years now, $300 a month. The city pays the claws and claws to help out with animal control. Been doing it for several years.
Discussion.
Why call the call? What was the discussion to call the call?
I received a payment, request.
Well, she must
Call
call
and call. I just want the council to know that I received a call for regarding $300 check.
It's in the statute of pay.
$300.
I was gonna say all these today, but when you asked for a list of invoices, I didn't know if you had something you was gonna bring up tonight, so I held on to that tonight, 'cause I didn't want to.
You received it, when did you get that?
519.
They requested how much?
They're monthly $300.
Okay, now, I'm lost now. Because when I looked at the minutes, it's $600.
That was when we were behind on paying, they did get $600 check, because we were over for 2 months.
But that's not the regular
No,
payment.
sir, it's $300 a month.
So they got $300.
I'm ready to pay it whenever, I was gonna pay bills today, but I.
So the
held off.
600 wasn't a payment, it was two payments.
Yes, sir.
Next item for discussion is checks and invoices. Clerk, I'd like for you to pass this down to each council member. And you all take a look at that. If y'all give me the authority to sign, because we say we're bankrupt, and some of that I don't quite understand. I want to say that y'all.
For the month of 5/6/2014, that's now $4,123, which is written from the general fund. Now, are we budgeting for this money to go?
Oh, y'all approved him overseeing the projects. That's for overseeing CDBG Phase 3. Y'all approved it to oversee the jail. Y'all signed the contract. Warrenton Cemetery, I gave the mayor a copy of both those contracts then, gave it to him up before. I have already approved all
Excuse
that.
me. Sure, when did we approve, that's not happening?
I gave you a copy of those
No, I'm
contracts.
saying,
This council has already approved them.
What is he overseeing right now?
The CDBG Phase 3, that y'all approved him oversee, plus the cemeteries, plus the city
What
jail.
y'all do that, now? What y'all do that?
We did that transfer of the whole, we was.
Right.
So, but
Talk
we
about
not,
December. And then that, 1,000 for the sidewalk, y'all just done that recently.
so you updated the, y'all did his contract back in December, what you saying? So the project not coming in.
Okay, he got one here for 46 for 41. He has another one here for the squash on that says the 945. What's the 945?
I can't see what I'm looking at, but only certain funds can be paid out of that squash fund.
That's a 945.
Yeah, the general fund, the 945.
This wash.
It's also the Phase 3. It's called original check. Involvement in this.
Okay, Knight Maker, when Mr. Knight came to the meeting, we gave Mr. Knight that check. I was under the impression that his work was done.
We voted to do the sidewalk.
Okay, we included that in that payment, that $400.
Paid.
He got 4,400.
So he didn't get paid?
He got 4,400
This was additional.
last week.
That's all we owe is that $1,000. It's already approved by council. Just have to try to read all this, 23 cents, total that we owe it. So I had to write this.
Main Street, Better Home Time, still not paid yet, $3,100.
The check's written, but it didn't get
But I want to
signed.
bring it before you all let you.
So why we not paying Main Street?
Y'all already approved the pay, I wrote the check and nobody signed it, I gave it to the paper.
I don't have a problem signing it, but nobody wants to sign it with you.
The truck won't sign it?
She hasn't asked me to sign it. I put it in there so she could sign it, and hopefully it will make sense.
But you said your name is not on anything to sign, clerk. I can't force you.
No, ma'am, I'm on this account right now. You can sign that one, but I gotta have another signature.
There's no motion needed on that. That's just.
But I wanted to bring it back.
That's automatic. We've already voted on that.
What I'm saying is
We've
that,
already voted on that.
council, so what I'm saying is that these checks need 2 signatures. I don't have a problem with signing anything. I need another signature.
Okay, now the splosh was still sitting, I cannot sign this one. My name is no longer, she had me sign 2 checks about a week or 2 ago. I told her I could not sign, I was no longer the account. She told me to sign them anyway, it was going to make me good, I signed them. I get a call from Mr. Underwood, they stopped paying for them, they called me. And he called me again last week, and we do not sign anymore on this account.
Attorney Boone, she contacted me.
Ms. Brown, who's on that list?
It's the mayor and Ms. Barbara Toll and Ms. Thomas Long.
Okay, so one of,
2 of the 3 can sign.
2 of the 3, okay.
These are some of the problems we're running into. The bill payment.
So Ms. Toles can sign and Mr. Smallwood can sign, and the mayor.
Go ahead.
for the, is that patrol car?
And the equipment.
Equipment? Yeah. That's a part, yeah, that's on the, that's what I put in the squad for it also, that's approved in November.
I'm sorry. Okay, on that one, she called me, you have the invoice with that one. Where you purchased it and what, how much?
She has everything right there. I turned the invoice and, bill of sales, everything in.
You have a couple,
Yes, we had the car equipment,
but the company has not been
it's not been paid.
paid.
Yes, we just received the car last, beginning of last week.
Normal procedure is when y'all buy the patrol car, how do y'all handle it?
They retrieve, they send us a vehicle, we pick it up, they deliver it to us, all the paperwork, we take care of the paperwork, send the paperwork back to them. They send us the invoice, it's been delivered, it's picked up, and from there, the invoice is turned in to the clerk's office here at City Hall. Yeah.
What's the difference now? Why didn't it, she still been calling, I mean, why did you take it?
This is my first time seeing it. Today is my first time ever seeing it. So, looking at this, Chief, is this Aikens or Atkins?
Atkins.
Well, right here, we're not Aikens.
Is it A-K-I-N, or however you want to pronounce it, the way it is.
Is that the way you say it's spelled? Aiken or
It
Atkins?
should be on the invoice right here. A-K-I-N-S. I call it Aikens, so we call it Atkins.
Okay, that's Aikens. Okay. Have y'all seen that? I've been seeing it. Council, have y'all seen it? I'll pass it over.
Chief, you do have the car, right?
Yes, we had the car and all the equipment.
We're going through this service again. When we get the service in a good individual, when they run up the service, the city needs to pay. We shouldn't be having to go through this. And this is the reason why this city is messed up right now. We got money, we ain't got money. We bankrupt, we got plenty of money. We paid the bill, we didn't pay the bill. That's why we need an audit, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know where all the money is. I don't know where the money is. I don't know where every account the city has been. I do know I've counted 19 accounts. We need to get out and review these accounts and see if we need to consolidate, do away with some. Some have been dormant for years. Those are the ones that need to be closed.
Right.
Not to after we look at what has transpired through those accounts. And the auditor has been requesting this information, he can't get it.
So, Clerk Jennings, do we have enough money allocated to pay for this car? It's already been
Oh,
paid.
yes, ma'am, that's a squash
It's in the squad, the money in the squad.
Okay.
Fire and police come out squash.
Already budgeted, approved.
I make a motion, we pay that invoice for the police car at this time.
I second the motion.
All in
Please
favor?
sign the check tonight, please.
Please. All right. All in favor? Any opposed?
Is this for both of them, the equipment too, or just the car?
Everything,
Everything, okay.
all of it, that's on that invoice.
Okay. We'll get all that. All right. Now we'll move. Thank you, Chief.